Okay, Rotarians, a short quiz to begin. You are sitting in one spot, and you have seen and heard more trombones than you ever thought existed. You're part of one of the largest non-sporting events in the world. 40 million people are watching on television in the United States alone, and hundreds of millions more are watching in over 150 territories. Have you figured out where you are? The answer is Pasadena, California's Tournament of Roses, or the more common name, the Rose Parade. What does that have to do with the Rotary? Well, we think it has a lot to do with the Rotary. It is one of the key methods that Rotarians share their message with the world. Here is incoming 2008-2009 Rotary International President D.K. Lee from South Korea.
My theme for this year is Make Dreams Real, and that is the theme for this year's float. The parade entertains an international audience, broadcast in 11 languages to nearly 400 million people in 100 countries. It is hard to believe that we could have a better opportunity to promote Rotary. We love Rotary, and this is one way of showing that love to millions of people across the world. Show this video in your group and encourage your member to make a small donation. Pass the hat if you need to. It is a worthwhile event.
The Rose Parade is viewed by hundreds of millions of people worldwide. When the Rotary Club float turns the corner from Orange Grove onto Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena, here is a sample of what the television commentators have to say about your organization and the good works that you do.
30,000 Rotary clubs in 160 different countries. So to all of our viewers around the world, love to you Rotarians who do so much good work.
Rotary International is working toward the goal of worldwide eradication of polio by the year 2005.
A quote that you may be familiar with from Rotarian Paul Harris. In the promotion of Rotary, it is important that you reach large numbers, and you cannot do that privately. The Tournament of Roses is a very large worldwide television event. It is broadcast live on the following: National Broadcasting Company, American Broadcasting Company, KTLA serving the CW network, Spanish language Univision network, KWHY serving the Spanish language Telemundo network, Home and Garden network, Discovery HD Theater, and last but possibly the biggest, Skylink TV, serving well over 100 countries. Here is 2006-2007 Rotary International President Bill Boyd.
I've seen it in New Zealand, which seems to be a long, long way away. And yet I know that the audience here in the United States is huge. When you add on another 100 countries who are seeing it, what better example could we have of creating Rotary awareness?
The theme of the 120th Tournament of Roses is Hats Off to Entertainment. In keeping with that theme, the Rotary Float Committee has chosen a theme of Make Dreams Real for our 29th consecutive entry in the Rose Parade. Here's a preview look at the Rotary International Float for the 2009 parade. It is the present intention of the committee to have the riders on the float representing either Interact, the Youth Student Exchange Program, or the 20th anniversary of Women in Rotary. Here is 2004-2005 Rotary International President Glenn E. Estes Sr.
Rotary's representation in the parade depends entirely upon the generous contributions of Rotary clubs in the United States, Canada, and areas of the Caribbean to the multi-district Rose Parade Float Committee. I hope you will support this special effort as we celebrate Rotary.
Last year, more than 1,100 Rotarians and their families, Rotaractors, Interactors, ambassadorial scholars, GSE alumni and current teams, and youth study exchange students from all over the world volunteered their time and effort to help decorate the float. These Rotarians worked countless hours preparing and applying flowers, seeds, dried petals, and greenery to every square inch of the float. If you would like to work on the float, Or if you would like to find out more information, including a pictorial look back at past Rotary floats, then check out the website at www.rotaryfloat.org. Here is Wilf Wilkinson, 2007-2008 Rotary International President. He knows the benefits of the Rotary's involvement with the Tournament of Roses.
And I want to talk to you about a project that has for many years helped improve the public image of Rotary, and that's the annual Rose Bowl Parade float. I ask you not only to see the float, which is first and foremost on a New Year's Day, but also to see this particular video in your club and encourage your members to participate by this small contribution of $3 per member per club. Thank you and have a great day.
Here is another look at how the television folks treat Rotarians.
The magic of caring comes to us from Rotary International.
Yes, I have to tell you that this one holds a special place in my heart because I was a Rotary exchange student to Brazil. Beautiful organization. Let's talk about these Papa and Mama bears playing doctor the right way by taking good care of baby bear in a beautiful garden setting. Rotary International, we should point out, helping victims of Hurricane Katrina, the recent earthquake in Pakistan, and last year's deadly tsunami in southeastern Asia. They are America's oldest service organization. Rotary observed its 100th anniversary.
Does Rotary International fund the Rose Parade float? The answer is no. Rotary International endorses the float. The float is totally funded by contributions from Rotarians in the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean. We hope that you agree that the Rotary's involvement with the Tournament of Roses is a good idea. But we need you to do more than agree with the concept. We need $3. If you feel like contributing more, no one will get upset. But we do need $3 from each of you. The Float Committee wants all of you to know that 93% of the funds raised go directly to entering, building, and decorating the float, and that we are very proud of the volunteers who work so very hard on this project. To those of you who have contributed in the past, thank you. To those of you who are about to make your first contribution, welcome aboard. And to be sure and proudly watch our float on Thursday, January 1st, 2009 at 11 a.m. Eastern and 8 a.m. Pacific. Thank you for your attention and have a truly marvelous day.